feel like nobody wants to admit it, guys, but the LA Rams are a problem in the NFL, right? They have Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Blake Corum, right? And then you have, obviously, Matthew Stafford, really good. The defense is young, hungry, and explosive. And take a look at this play here to Puka. So, we're going to initiate a route. We're going to get our DB to be in a back pedal, right? Even if it's just 1 to 2 steps. But what we're going to do is set up this quick little screen to Puka. Allow our tight end to kind of get in front. And we're going to leak a bunch of guys out here to just be blockers ahead for Puka. Now, the good thing about this play, or the fun thing about it, is look how he gets out on the route concept. He's going to act like he's going to run a full route. Boom. Once he gets his guy to back up ever so slightly, boom, comes back for the football. Ball is already out. So that way, once he catches, he just got to follow his blockers, allow them to set up. Boom. I mean, perfect. Is that Mumfield? I love Mumfield. Nah, I don't know who that is. Might not be. You guys can let me know in the comments, but great play. Breaks a couple of tackles, falls into the end zone for a touchdown. I do want to know who that is. Was that 19? Let me see here. So 19 is Xavier Smith. Shout out to Xavier Smith. I am a big fan of Mumfield. I don't know how much he plays, but I think he could be a really good player for them. Terrence Ferguson, another guy that I think is going to be really good down the stretch. But yeah, give the ball to Puka. Let him make plays. Let's go, man. We're going to break down a ton of film. Before we dive in, make sure you guys hit that like button. Helps out the channel so much. Comment down below P2 if you want more of these videos and updates throughout the entirety of the season. And I can already guarantee you there's going to be a lot of Part 2s coming out. Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. We're going to break down a lot of film from this game when the All-22 coaches film drops. So stay tuned and let's dive in. When this team gets into the red zone, they're almost unstoppable for the most part because they come out in these 13 personnel sets. If you guys don't know personnel, we can actually break it down really quickly. So it's very easy, very simple. You can have 13, you can have 20, you can have 11, 10, right? That first number is always going to represent the running backs. In the backfield, there's 1, right? The second number is going to represent tight ends. You got 1, 2, 3 tight ends, 13 personnel. Now, these tight ends are really good run blockers, right? These guys are dominant in the run blocking game, and basically follow them, right? You basically have 8 offensive linemen out here for the most part in these running downs. Follow our blockers. Look how well they do. 1, 2, 3. All of them hold their block throughout the entirety of this play, and Kyron gets a stand-up walk-in touchdown. When they get within that 5-yard line, you know they want to run the ball, and then they're able to set up their play action, and it's just really tough to predict what they want to do, which gives them a lot of offensive versatility once they get to that red area, and you saw it right there. Another big-time player for the offense in Devontae Adams. We're going to get a deep side dig route over the middle. From there, our tight end's going to kind of leak out into the corner. We're also going to have a kind of like a route over the middle of the field as well. Now, watch Matthew Stafford. We're in 11 personnel. Or actually, I guess you could say 12, 13 personnel. You can even call it 13 because this is a tight end, 13 personnel. I know this guy's lined up wide, but we'll say 3 tight end set, right? 13 personnel off the play fake. We drop back and look at this, right? Stays cool, calm, collected. Pocket is clean as can be, right? This offensive line, great job here. Laser over the middle of the field. You had the clear out downside. You had this route getting 2 guys' attention, and then that deep side dig for Devontae Adams was just wide open for the most part. Big time pickup for the offense once again. Another nasty throw here by Matthew Stafford. We're going to get a pretty much quick release out into the flats here. We're going to get kind of like a corner route here, and then we're going to get a block, and then a late release by our tight end. Now, obviously, in 13 personnel, again, this is what I'm talking about with the versatility, the unpredictability. Second and goal from the 4.5 yard line. Set up that 13 personnel. See if we can kind of get these second level defenders to kind of bite up ever so slightly on the run fake as we bootleg out to the right side. Again, remember the route concept. The corner, quick in the flats, and then a block into a release late. I believe Devontae is probably going to be on some sort of crosser over the middle. Whenever you bootleg, you never want to throw across your body back to the other side of the field. So as we get outside the pocket, Davis Allen does a really good job just continuing to run his routes to the corner. And because Matthew Stafford is getting outside the pocket, these guys tend to bite down a little bit and boom, throws it dime wide open. I have no idea how he broke open, but I'm assuming because our third tight end, who was block, release, he kind of leaked out late, forced the defense to bite up on him, and then Davis Allen, his guys were just completely wide open. Right? Great job, easy touchdown, 21-0 early in the second quarter. Monday Night Football is going to be amazing tonight, and I had a couple of picks for you guys, so we could potentially over 1,000x our money. With the sleeper app, I've been having so much fun using it, and guys, really quickly, if you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match deposit with your first deposit, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 in bonus funds. I mean, just take that alone and use it, right? It's amazing. But let's go through some of my picks. I'm going to start off with Bijan. I like Bijan today to just get a lot of passes. I think Buffalo's going to go up early. So let's look at his line of 115.5 rushing and receiving yards. And I'm going to go more than just 100. I think he's going to catch the football a ton in this football game. I also like Josh Allen rushing, but I'm going to keep it at 25.5. Go more than 25. I think that's fair. The Chicago Bears run defense is not very good at all. We're going to go to rushing yards, and I'm going to put it at 50, more than 50 rushing yards. I think that's another one that's pretty fair. One more. I want to go Kyle Pitts. Darnell Mooney, I believe, is out today. I could be wrong, but 25 receiving yards more than I feel like is pretty fair. So Bijan, rush receiving, Josh Allen rushing, Jacory 50, Kyle Pitts 25 plus. I feel like that's fair. If you put 20, you can win 50. Obviously, you can put a lot more. I like playing really safe, but if you really want to go for the moon, you guys can. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, use promo code DUBS. Get that free match deposit. You'll get up to $100 on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. So make sure you guys check out Sleeper today. And again, code DUBS. All right, another big time play in this red area. And again, the versatility of being able to, have that 12 personnel, right? I mean, we can see it right away. 12 personnel, one running back in the backfield, two tight ends out to the right side. Good run blockers, right? Now, the defense, how do they combat that? They overload this right side of the field with like 5 guys, right? You got 5 versus 2 on this outside, maybe 4 on 2, but they're overloading. And what that does is it kind of gives us space to the outside with Puka and Davante Adams, which when Matthew Stafford notices the one-on-one situations, his eyes, boom, wide open. They're like, whoa, they're really going to do that? Normally, you'd see a linebacker at least rotate to right here. That way, you're showing an extra body. But they come out, and all we're going to do is see this matchup right here, Davante Adams in the DB, and that's something we love. Now, we're going to utilize our unpredictability. We could run a slant. We could run a fade, right? We can go either way. Now, on this play specifically, we're going to sell inside leverage by planting that right foot into the ground, freezing our defender, and boom, break into the second level. Man coverage all day. Great ball, great catch, great touchdown as he dooms right into the camera. Not even the cameraman. He goes right face first into the camera. But again, great ball, great play. Love it. Now, the 49ers actually did a pretty good job kind of staying within this game and not letting it be a blowout. But I do want to end this video here because I want to save a majority of the film analysis for the All 22 Coaches film. So make sure you guys hit that like button. But also, and most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family. We will be covering some offense, defense, individual player breakdowns, everything you guys want to see. We got you guys covered. What else? Hype the video if possible. That really helps get the video out to more Rams fans. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in part 2, which should be very, very soon. Peace.